This is Patrick from beatnotics.com with my third podcast for the Beatnotics YouTube channel. As you guys already know, my first two podcasts were about Texas rappers Splurge and Quinn NFN making the XXL 2019 freshman class. But I wanted to go over to something different that wasn't the XXL magazine related. I do want to talk about this new rapper named tyjames, who I had found about through Instagram. And Instagram is an interesting place because in the past, YouTube was a place to find new and upcoming artists. I feel like now YouTube is just clout, views, people just doing dumb stuff in their videos. Instagram, on the other hand, has started to become the new way to recognize new talent. I think once Lil Pump got big a couple years ago or last year, 2 years ago, people have gone to Instagram more now than YouTube to find new talent. So how I found out about tyjames on Instagram is I was just doing some research on Post Malone and Post Malone's manager, who is Dre London. I came across, I think it was a picture between Charlie Walk and Post Malone or Dre London, one of the two. And so I just started following Charlie Walk since he's up there in the industry. And I did some research on Wikipedia. He's an ex-president of Epic Records and of Republic Records. So I don't think he's there anymore right now. But I've just been following him for a minute. And so I saw that he started to promote tyjames on his page. So I was just interested to see, okay, who is this guy that he's promoting? Did my own research. I think I went to Spotify and found an album called Latropolis. I think I'm saying that right. And it was cool. I could see the versatility of his music and what someone that's way up there in the industry could see from him. It sounded like a regular SoundCloud rapper at the time, nothing too special. But I could see that he could rap and then he could have his highs and lows, kind of like a Drake. He's trying to do his Drake thing. So I started following him on Instagram, and over time he released new music. I think the last song, or the end of last year, was No Option, which is a cool banger, produced by KBZ. I think he's a producer that has his own YouTube channel and is giving these tutorials on how to make songs, and has a good following. So the No Option song, it was cool. It was like a club banger, more of the urban genre. But then recently, or as of a couple days ago, he released a new song called Splash. So about 2 weeks ago, I believe I went to tyjames' Instagram page and heard a snippet of Splash. And I listened to it a couple times and I was like, man, this is pretty good. I was looking at his Instagram account. I think at the time he had 10,000 followers at the time. Something small. And then on YouTube, he doesn't have a big follow. There's not a lot of stuff on YouTube, but some audio tracks. And so I was like, man, this is some pretty good music. And then I, started following him. And then there's people that he'll tag in his stuff and on his stories. So I started following them. And it's cool because Instagram is a way, it's like the LinkedIn of music, to where a lot of these artists will tag or put stories or post, all the stuff people do on Instagram with people that they're working with. So once you start following people, you start connecting the dots of, oh, this is who he signed to Loyalty Records. Oh, this is who the president of Loyalty, this is who owns Loyalty Records. This person knows this person. This person knows this person. That's the beauty of Instagram now compared to YouTube, where YouTube is just a bunch of clout. Instagram is you can connect the dots and see, hey, if this person's promoting this person, promoting this person, then they must have some talent. So that's where tyjames comes into. He has a lot of people on his team that have some experience in the industry, that can get him to where I believe he's going to be big down the road, but that will lead him towards the right direction. So back to Splash. The song came out officially on Spotify, I think that was Friday. And so I listened to it and I was like, man, this is rare for someone that can reach both the urban market and the pop market. That's hard. There are only a few rappers or musicians, whatnot, in the past have done that. Drake, Chris Brown's tried to rap, but it just didn't work for him. Kid Ink, Drake, I would say, Wiz Khalifa, people that can reach both markets, because the urban market is so saturated that a lot of these guys try to get into pop, but sometimes the pop industry just doesn't, it didn't allow them in it because it's just not a good fit. But the Splash song is crazy. I mean, it's a good song, very good song, club, radio, commercial. It's a very good song to introduce him to everyone. You know, that's going to be like, because this is a streaming industry, everything's streaming. Ty James is the next big thing in my mind, because I mean, he's only had like two real songs out recently, No Option and then Splash. For what I've heard so far is that, man, this is some good stuff. It's like versatility is there. It's got the look, got the purple hair. I mean, it's all about setting trends now. So him with the purple hair, looks like he's athletic, in shape, versatile. I mean, it's some good stuff. And another thing I want to discuss about Ty James is that it's all about who you know these days. I mean, it's getting the right connections. I looked at an article on Google. I typed in his name. I think an article on NXT Collective, Ty James moving from one passion to another. It talks about him growing up in some town in Indiana, and it was like across away from Louisville. So he said that if Bryson Tiller could blow up in his region, in his area, there's no reason why he couldn't blow up. So he just grinded off of that, and then looks like he moved to Vegas at one point. There's a music video that he has on YouTube. I forgot the name of it, but it looks like it was filmed in Las Vegas. And then sometime after that, he links up with Charlie Walk and Loyalty Records, and I think they're a small label based in New York City, who have him, Ty James, and KBZ, another producer, signed to their label. And I think he's based now in Los Angeles. So yeah, man, Ty James is next up. I think once he starts releasing more material, especially music videos, more music, you go to Spotify, his song Splash already has like over 100,000 plays in only a couple days. So it's out there, and I don't think there's nothing stopping it. I think the music video, I saw a little snippet of a music video of him like in a Lamborghini. I think that's the video for Splash, but that's going to be major for him. And I mean, like I said, this guy has no major features with him. It's just all solo. I think his team is right. But this could be a big year for him. So hope you guys, get hip to Ty James. I'm hoping to hear more music from him in the near future. I'm sure we will. Tours, awards, all that stuff. Ty James, it's his time. I think it's his time. If Chris Brown, people are going to see him and think of Chris Brown and Drake. I mean, it's all math. They're going to see him and think of them. Chris Brown can't rap. So if I was going to compare him to somebody, I would say it'd be a Chris Brown that can rap. I don't know if Ty James can dance, but Ty James, that's a person to look out for. And I hope that you guys think, thanks for listening to me and Beat Knox, my Beat Knox podcast. Get hip to Ty James and look out for more stuff from him in the future. And we will too. We'll keep you up to date of any stuff that he releases and, going on from now on out. All right, this is Patrick of Beat Knox. Peace out.